Hi everyone, join me today as I tidy up my place. I usually spend my weekend doing housework because I always tired of doing the week. Let's start by stripping the bed to water seats and pillowcases. I change my bedding once a week. My bed is quite large for one person, right? It came with the apartment, so I can change it. But I'm actually really happy with such a big bed. I will replace the oases with a brighter set, then stuck in the blankets and put the pillow bags in the places. I'm going to toss the seats into the wash, along with some clothes from yesterday. The laundry and drying area is outside, which is great for catching the sunlight. It's time to stop the dishes from last night. You can see my kitchen is a bit small, but it's just right for someone living alone like me. I need to put away some plastic containers to make room for the clean dishes. But this rack is pretty small, so I have to rearrange things a bit every time I wash up. I use this red mesh for dishes because it sliders up really well and dries quickly, which helps prevent bacteria from growing compared to the regular sponges. There are quite a lot of dishes today. I don't even remember what I cooked last night. That's quite so many things. I don't hate doing the dishes, but I prefer waiting until they're piled holes and pan before washing them. It's a straight up saving more time and washing multiple times a day. See, suddenly blonde, everything looks so tidy from the pins to the pots, doesn't it? There's a lot of food scrap to clear out. I need to deep clean the sink strainer after a week of use. I'll give the whole sink a scrub using an old toothbrush to get into your hard to share spots. I also polish the process to make it sparkle. I'm using a wet wipe to clean the surfaces around the sink. This is my favorite part because everything looks so fresh afterward. I love seeing a clean kitchen. Wiping down the area for the kettle and electric stove. Because of the tighter color, it doesn't look dirty, but it actually covered in grease. I need to wipe the wall tighter too. I don't want slather everywhere when I fry or salty food. You see the outlets for the stove and kettle. Grease tend to be up here. I also clean the utensil holder hanging nearby. Instead of baking oil, fancy utensil holder I repurpose an all plastic cup. It's a budget friendly and easy to leave. When it gets too old, I can just toss it without feeling guilty. Time to change the water for my plants. I usually doing this once a week. I also upcycle the water from a plastic container by pressing up the top. It's look really good, right? Look, the roots are starting to grow. I need to trim the base of this stem a bit to stimulate root growth. Now back into the potter. Having a plant in the kitchen is so refreshing to me. It's just a bit of light to the small space of my kitchen. Ta-da! Next, I wipe out the micro on the front door until it's crystal clear. Then the bedroom door. On the left, bottom, top, on the right, and inside. I'm spotting the plants that have already sprouted and roses in a similar way. This is one of the plants that has keeps in the water for ages and is finally taking roots and sprouting. And I'll stuck them away in that corner. Now wearing the outside of the fridge. I have already cleaned the inside, so just the exterior left. The nightstand area needs a bit of tidying too. Here's my Eiffel Tower nightlight, my charger for my night routine, my MacBook charger, earphones, and this red boot. It's actually a room deodorizer, cute right? I also have a little minion mirror heart-shaped glasses, and a spotted lens with a tiny roses vitamin glass, a gift from my younger sister. Let's sweep the floor around the nightstand, the middle of the room. And this corner by where I keep my yoga mat. Here's my trash area, one for organic waste and one for inorganic. Once again, I reuse plastic bags from the supermarkets as realizers. Now let's put everything back in its place on the nightstand. Thanks for watching my video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!